Hi everyone, this is Gigi K. Today is January the 8th, 2013, and I am here to do my December 2012 favorites for the month. I think this is most of my favorites. There's probably some others, but I just couldn't think of them all right now. And I wanted to pull this out because I had a video request, or I guess response request from a new subscriber, and that is Putting on the Ritzy, and she sent me an email. So and I enjoyed her favorites of 2012 December, so I thought I would do mine. So here we go. Let's see. First, I want to start with this little thing. This is from Bath & Body Works, and it is a candle holder. Okay, so I went and I got like several different candles at Bath & Body Works when they had their sale after Christmas. Matter of fact, I have another one here. This is I love this one. It's chestnut and clove. Oh, it smells wonderful. But I didn't realize until I got home that it doesn't fit. It's too big. So who buys a candle holder and candles and doesn't make sure that they fit? Well, evidently I do. So, but I still like this so much, and I didn't have time to go back, and I thought, oh man, what am I going to use it for? Well, I was straightening up my dresser the other day, and it was sitting there, and I had all of these little lotions that I use for travel, but I really have too many of them for travel. I can't use them all up that way. So I decided that they would fit in here perfectly, and they're absolutely adorable in here. 5 of them fit in here perfectly. So this is kind of one of my favorite little things. I'm setting this out in my kitchen now, and I have 5 of these in here. I probably have 7 or 8 other ones yet to use up. So I'm putting this in my kitchen and going to try and get it used up because I do like Bath & Body Works, and I just love this little candle holder, which is turned into a travel lotion holder. Okay, so one of my next things that I've really been liking this month is this EcoTools brush that I got at Target. I can't do it with one hand here, but it rolls down inside here, and I use that with my Stay Matte pressed powder from Rimmel at London. I really like this powder. It's very light and sheer, but gives a very finished look, and this brush just works perfectly with it. I really like it a lot. Now, I had for many years been a big fan, and I still am a big fan of all things Estee Lauder. And one of the things that I'm still using, even though lately I have been branching out with other makeup, is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. This one that I use is 02 Light to Medium. I have hereditary dark circles under my eyes, and this is one of the few that will stay all day and cover with one coat very nicely. I really like it a lot. But yet it doesn't feel real heavy and cakey when it's on. Another thing that I have been using that I had never used before until this past month, and that is a foundation brush. I always use either my fingertips or a sponge. And I don't know, I just always felt like when I used a sponge that a lot of the product was going into the sponge and not on my face. And I just never liked the using my fingers because I felt like I was pulling my skin too much. So I went ahead and I thought they had the e.l.f. products at my Target, and I believe this one was $3. And while I can tell it's not a real high quality brush, it still does a very good job. And it was a very good place to start as far as a foundation brush. So I will be looking online at some of the other beauty divas and see which ones that they like, and eventually getting another brush because I really do like the way that my foundation goes on with a brush. I'm so glad that I tried it. Now, this is something that my daughter got me, and I have really been liking this month. I will ask her where she got these. She brought them to me the first of the month, and then she got me some for Christmas. She's a nurse, and she's always on the lookout for things to help us stay healthy, good nutrition, things like that. And what these are is these are like little candies. They look like little gummies. Here's one. They look just like little gummies, but they are juice. They are blended fruit juice, and they are chewable, and they are yummy. I mean, very, very yummy. And they're very good for you. And I have really been enjoying them this month. I took a little baggie of them with me when we went to the movies, and it was a perfect little snack at the movies. And like I said, I don't know where. I'm going to have to ask her where she got these, whether it was at a grocery or a Target. She and I are big Target fans. So I will, if you're interested, let me know, and I will post from her. I'm going to eat this one real quick. I will post from her when I find out from her where I got it. Okay. Now, this is another makeup favorite of mine for the month. This is the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic Explosion Mascara. And I think that they are discontinuing it because I got the last two that they had at Target on clearance. I will be so disappointed if they do, and I'll have to start searching for another one because I really like this mascara a lot. I have very thin lashes, and it really does make them longer and thicker. It doesn't seem to clump. It comes off easily, yet it doesn't leave like dark shadows. I have to be very careful with my mascara because I do have, as I said, the hereditary dark circles. So it doesn't take much for them to show up if a mascara leaves any shadow at all, and this one doesn't. So if this one is being discontinued, I will have to search for another one. And again, I'll be looking at the other beauty divas on YouTube and seeing what they recommend. And then I thought, just for fun, I would pull out my favorite mug that I used this past month. This is my little Frosty the Snowman mug. I got him 2 years ago at Target, or at Kohl's. And matter of fact, I still have some coffee in there. And he's just adorable. I love it. He's a good sized mug. He holds a lot of coffee, and it's very sturdy and durable and doesn't tip over. And I think he's just cute as a button. So he has been my mug of choice all this whole month of December that's just passed. Then I wanted to show you this scarf that I've been wearing on my coat. I have a tweedy black winter coat. It's black with little flecks of white in it. And this scarf from Vera Bradley, it's only this wide, as you see it here. And that's my hand. So it's not real terribly wide. I guess it would look better if I stood up and looked down at it. So it's not really terribly wide. And it's not terribly thick either. It's really kind of thin, but I use it more as a decorative scarf than for warmth, although I'm sure I could use it for warmth as well. I like it because I'm not a big fan of 16 different colors in one pattern. I like a bit of a theme to a pattern, and I like this black and gray and yellow with just a little touch of red. I think it's very nice, and it adds just a nice little dash of color to my black and white winter coat. So I've been liking that a lot. Then my purse of choice for this past month has been the Vera Bradley 100 handbag. I love this handbag. It is just the right size. It is not too big. It's not too little. It has a zip closure, which is what I like. It has several pockets on the inside, which I really like. And it has one slip pocket on the outside. I love it, and it's in Mocha Rouge, which is a color that was recently retired. But this is my current favorite purse. Even though I'm carrying a different one this month, I know I will be going back to this one, and will probably be purchasing other patterns in this purse. I love the quilting on it. It's like Vera Bradley used to be back in the day when everything was heavily padded and quilted. As you can see here, there's 3 rows of stitching on here, and I'll hold it still so you can see. There are 3 rows of stitching on there with padding in between. And the pockets on the inside also, they're heavily padded. I just love that. That was one of the reasons why back in the day when I first discovered Vera Bradley, that was one of the things I really liked, was the heavy padding and quilting that went along with them. And you can also see the diamond pattern quilting here on the outside. So, real briefly, that was my favorite, some of my favorites, or most of my favorites, I think, for the month of December 2012. I'd love to see your favorites, too. I love favorites videos. I get great ideas from them. So please leave your response as well to either to myself or to Putting on the Ritzy. Thank you very much, guys. Welcome to my new subscribers. I appreciate you. I'm so glad you've joined me. Please leave me a positive response and comments. I love to hear from you all. Have a great day. This is Gigi K. Bye-bye.